doesn't share this lonely with you? And what doesn't share this lonely with you? Alright, so what's going on, everybody? We are currently Wednesday, 19th of November 2025, and we are trading NASDAQ futures. So, going into the day, this is what I'm thinking. So we've been on an extremely bearish leg, as you can tell on the weekly chart. Daily, we are on a big bearish displacement at the moment, right? And going into the day, we've got a few things that I keep into account. So if you look here, NASDAQ took this low yesterday, and ES failed to do that. So we got a bullish S&T there. But on NASDAQ, wrong thing. If I go back to NASDAQ and ES, we both have this low here, which is a major sell side draw. So in fact, it's literally the current dealing range that we're in. The current dealing range that we're in is low, so potentially price might want to come down to here if it's going to be a bearish day, especially with this new week opening gap, because we haven't filled this yet. So we have this big new week opening gap that we just didn't, we tapped into it, but we haven't filled it yet. So this is very probable for today's draw on liquidity. As you can see, clearly bearish on the higher time frames. We've got these relative equal lows here now as well, which are going to be a major draw. So that will actually be previous day low there. But these are also external sell side. Equal lows. So there might be potential for price to retrace. So we don't have any obvious imbalances here, apart from this tiny little 4 hour here, but we have this inversion here, which is aligned with our daily volume imbalance. So potentially price may want to retrace up into here and then start displacing lower. If we come up into here, we get some sort of exhaustion and then displacement lower and an entry, that would be good for my model. Because again, every time we break in these lows, these are market structure shifts back to the downside, and then obviously the lower highs. So if we come in here and create that, we've got the breaker structure. I've already got my market structure shift on the higher time frame, and then we can look for shorts on the 1 minute for a refined entry, and that is literally all we need to look for. Ideally, it needs to be sweeping some sort of buy side, but there will be highs in here. So we've got, in fact, let's go on the 15, let's get our indicator, kill zones. Yeah, so Asian high and London high have already been taken. We've got all these relative equal highs here, so I'll mark this on the highest one, London high. We can do buy side, liquidity, previous day London high, New York AM high and New York PM high. And then, yeah, so we're sweeping a lot of buy side even if we come up all into this volume imbalance here. So I'm going to mark these on as well. So we got Asian high, previous day Asian high, and then New York high, previous day New York PM high. Can turn these indicators off now. There's loads of been marked already. Yeah, so we got our in fact that was beginning of the week. I'm just gonna put the date. 17/11/2025. Monday. Sorry, I've got like OCD with this shit. I mean, it doesn't matter, but is this also, yeah. Whoops. Monday, 17th of November. Asian high. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we've got all of these buy side draws up here, which are looking nice. Potentially price may not even want to go that high. I mean, that's going to be a bullish day if anything, if we're getting that. But actually, this is looking good actually here, because we've got market structure shift here on the 15-minute for these longs to go up to back up to these buy sides before we go lower, because you've always got to go higher before you go lower. Break of this high is our break of structure to the upside. As long as this creates a low down here, ideally in this gap here, this 15-minute buy side imbalance, so we got 15-minute buy side imbalance here. Don't extend that, right? Yeah, so what I'm thinking now, because of that, yeah, Nasdaq as well. So we might come back down into this 15-minute imbalance, sweep these lows in here. If we exhaust in here and then get displacement up, and I can get an entry, then I'm going to take longs and target these higher draws up here for buy side, because I know we're in such a strong downtrend at the moment, but there's potential that could happen. So you got to have both sides of the draw. But then on the flip side, if we invert this and we take this low, then potentially we can look for a pullback and an entry in here to go lower and target this new week opening gap. So it's kind of this what I'm going to wait for before, or wait for during the open, is to see our reaction in here, and then we can decide or not whether we're going to take longs or shorts based off of that reaction. Because, like I say, this could just be internal shifts and breaks, or it could be the point where we want a nice pullback before going lower. Because like if we look on the 4 hour, sorry, like you can tell here, prices sort of hit a bit of a range, which can indicate either one or two things. We're either going to go and distribute higher, or sorry, manipulate higher and then distribute lower, or we're going to manipulate lower straight away and just distribute higher. and that will be our reversal point down here at that point. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but keep in mind that today we do have high impact news. So we've got, I didn't realise we've got Trump speaking as well, but that's in lunch anyway. But we have FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. and then we've also got NFP tomorrow. So today and tomorrow are going to be interesting days. But yeah, we shall see how everything is. See how everything plays out. Let's get out. I'm going to delete, rename this. Name, yeah. Oh, we do have this 5 minute down there as well, actually. But we'll see. We'll see how price wants to react. Gonna be an interesting day. Gonna be an interesting day. Good luck to everybody else trading as well. But we are opening in 5 minutes. I'll just check if the music, how loud the music is. Oh no, it's fine. Could have been some nice shorts in there actually. Oh. Wait, no. No. Ignore them. No, not to my model. I was going to say we've got here, so we break below this low here, got a market structure shift, then we come back, create a new high here which is lower than that internal breaker structure here on the 5 minute, respect consequent encroachment of this gap, take a short here, and stop at this high, targeting these lows in here. Could have been a nice, well, I mean, if you'd taken that, you'd have to pull out before market open, so it would be around now. Taken out there. We've got 1 minute until market open there. I do not trade outside of my kill zone, by the way, so that was just me tape reading, not genuinely convincing myself to take a trade. It is a clean. It does look clean actually, like really clean. We're definitely going to come down and take these lows here, and then really what we need to happen is price take those lows, ideally respect the gap as much as possible. If not, we need to wait until it reaches this 5 minute gap, but at the same time 5 minute is not always trustworthy in terms of like true direction, whereas the 15 minute I have more faith in. It's usually more reliable in terms of what's going to happen. Wow, look at this, going into market open. Yeah, that was a really nice trade actually. It's just internal. Right, let's see how we react in there. Ideally we want to take these lows as well. We don't want to just come into the gap and displace higher, we need displacement lower first. As soon as we get that, we can pretty much straight away start looking for longs. I'm just going to put a line on ES here so we can just keep an eye on if those lows get taken first. Whoops. There we go, about to take these lows now. Not on ES yet. What would be even nicer is if NASDAQ takes these lows, ES fails to take those lows, then we've also got a bullish SMT. I wonder if we've still got that bullish SMT on ES. No, I don't think we do. No. Check the 4 hour. In fact, we do actually have this bullish SMT on the 4 hour here. So let's go on here, mark that on. So we created a lower low here with NASDAQ. SMT plus with ES. higher time frame. Higher time frame. Go back on the 5 minute because we don't want to miss. So we've got literally like this is an A plus setup if we get this nice reaction in here. ES hasn't taken the lows yet. Nasdaq hasn't either. Yeah, so we've got a bullish SMT on the higher time frame. We've had a market structure shift on the 15 minute. We've had a breaker structure to the upside on the 15 minute. All we need now is to take these lows in here, rest inside of this 15 minute busy, displace up and get an entry from a fair value, get retracement or whatever. I don't like the fact we haven't taken these lows yet. Like this is the displacement, this is exactly what I want, but I wanted to have taken these lows first. Yeah. Not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time. Can we push lower? I'm literally just booming up. We inverted that gap there now. Or we're in the process of inverting it. Bro, why are you ripping? Yes, is ripping on that as well. Not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I already fucked it up this time. Deny mind it. Excuse me. It's not going to leave these lows before getting higher. Just the process. Got all these relative equal lows here. Unless the only other thing that's going to happen is we might just rip up and then there's going to be an opportunity for shorts to take out all these relative equal lows. It's not going to leave these here. I know that for a fact. Oh, I don't know that for a fact because no one knows that. No one knows anything with trading. It's literally random. But I think that price will. What was that? That was a weird ass wick, wasn't it? ES is respecting that gap as well. Nasdaq takes this high. Let's see the reaction off of that. There we go. Did ES also take the high? No. Oh wait, yeah, it's taking it now. It's really frustrating actually, because there was a nice long entry there, but without taking these lows, I did not have faith in that. Also, there's nowhere for my stop to go. That trade is too, with that wick, or sorry, with this swing low being all the way down here, it's just not worth it. But we'll see if we take these relative equal highs here. Price is ripping up at the moment.
It's just gonna run.
Let's see if he actually took that trade.
And I didn't get a fucking entry.
Oh, he didn't get the entry.
Bro. Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah.
I feel like I was so focused on that fucking 15 minute, but I low-key should have just trusted myself a bit more.
It was nice, to be fair. But we don't trade 1-to-1 out here. Okay, we've taken that high now, which is good. ES hasn't taken the high yet. So potential to look for shorts back down here. We'll see if ES takes the high. Everything you do, you're all yellow. Song for you, we're just ripping things you do. And it was all yellow. It was old yellow, cool yellow. So when I took my turn, what a thing to have done. It was called yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bone. Was something beautiful. Another break here. Yes, taking that high. No, not yet. I think these highs up here are definitely big draws today. Try. Yes, I'm taking the high, yeah. Okay, yes is about to take it properly, come on. Shine bright. There we go. So ES is taking the high now, so there's no SMT. Still wanting to look for longs. Definitely leaning bullish. But we're going to need quite a big pullback to even consider them. Like, you see where this candle closes. Let's have a look at the 5 minute actually. Yeah, so we got potentially two stacked buy side unmitigated buy side imbalances here. So we may want to come back to them, particularly on this leg. Yeah, I'd like to see price come back down to either one of them, show some sort of like, you know, exhaustion, and then we can start pushing higher. That's provided that we don't take these highs right now. If we take these highs right now, and these ones potentially, then we might be able to look for shorts. But I don't mean shorts in terms of reversal, I just mean shorts in terms of like a small pullback to rebalance the market before continuing higher, because I think now we're looking to switch on the, especially on the 15 minute. But then once we've swept these highs up here, we might want to go back down to fill this new week opening gap, because like I said earlier, if we go back onto the higher time frame, this hasn't actually been taken, this hasn't actually been filled yet since 10th of October, so you know, we're quite, or it's in need of getting filled at some point. Whether that's today, I don't know. Said maybe she's still up to get me. I know she knows that I'm not from the roster. True or false, said that babe, she's still up to get me. How much was that? That was 200 ticks, sorry. Targeting them would have been, even targeting them, just targeting that one there, would have been a 3.31R. Yeah, so go break even at that high there. Don't you just love hindsight? Hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Last day, Jewel said maybe she's still up to get me. I know she knows that I'm not from the roster. Jewel to get me.
It's fine, bro.
No, it's just a shame we didn't take these lows here. Like, I really wanted to see price take those before pushing higher, because it's just like, why would you not take? Do you know what I mean? But then again, I am not the market, so you can't complain. But this literally is playing out so nice right now. Perfect, literally 3R, 3.31R, exactly what we're trying to target, minimum of 3, break even at the high, stop at the low of this candle here, entry on the open of this one. Barely even offside by a few points, but that was such a clean trade. Now we've got to reevaluate once we take these highs here. Do we reckon it's going to push? It's probably going to push to the London highs actually. Even better trade. Damn, bro. Can add this to the playbook though, but just note about the lows not getting taken. But in terms of read on price, that was really good. Like, we literally said we had this market structure shift here, breaker structure to the upside, then price was coming back down, and then I wanted price to take these lows, enter the 15-minute buy side imbalance. Depending on the reaction, we then look for longs if we get strong displacement up. What did we get? We get strong displacement up. and then literally my entry, we had fair value gap retracement here, enter there, stop at this low, target. I was just targeting this high from yesterday, and there you go, that's hit there. It's probably going to take out London highs now, or well, these are all relative equal highs, but London high from yesterday, and then also both New York PM and AM session highs from yesterday as well. So yeah, what's ES doing right now? ES hasn't taken the highs yet. It's all good. But good read on price going into market regardless. I'd rather get the idea on where price is wanting to go right than just trying to gambling or whatever. It's just a shame we didn't take those lows. Not taking those lows, it would have been fine if we took the lows on either or, but we didn't take the low on ES either, so we didn't have a bullish S&P. I suppose it's a higher low, but still we're inside of that gap. I don't know, it's just nice to take out some sell side before pushing higher, but regardless. Oh, this was the New York AM high. And then we just need to see the reaction off here then. There we go. So London high's taken that. Could have been a trade in and out in 14 minutes. Oh. gonna do some maintenance stuff while we wait for this. Volume imbalance, and then we can just say that's ripping, bro. But going back to the higher time frame, I also said that what Price may want to do is manipulate higher, take out our buy side, come take out this buy side, enter our daily volume imbalance, and look to displace down back lower. We do also have this here, this buy side imbalance. Sell side imbalance. 4 hours sell side imbalance. So yeah, we might be able to look for shorts inside there, unless we want to take out the Asian high as well. Let's see. Need to see how price reacts in there. ES also has this outside imbalance here. It's creeping up. There we go. ES has tapped into it now. Excuse me. This was literally textbook trade for my model. It's a real shame. 15-minute market structure shift, breaker structure, displacement down, back into buy side imbalance, displacement up, retracement into a 1 minute buy side imbalance, and then we go back up, expecting consequent encouragement. Man, this was actually this was literally an A+ setup right here, and I just doubt myself. All because of those relative equal lows below. Bro, look to the tick. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? It really doesn't. Really nice trade.
Stinker,
Oh.
you alright?
Mm-hmm.
You got a cup of tea or that?
Yes, please, Dad.
Would you want mint or normal?
No, mint, please. That's it. That's it. I said, alright, we've tapped into this now. Yes, hasn't tapped the gap yet. Now, let's have a look here. On the 5 minute. So we've tapped into that 4 hour Sibi now. We've got the consequent encroachment of that there, wicked into that, and then we've started displacing lower. What I would like to see now is a pullback. We've got all of these buy side imbalances here, so my bias is still bullish right now. What I would like to see is price come back into one of these, exhaust itself, displace higher on the 1 minute, retracement, entry, go back long, and we can start targeting these highs up here again. Or we're just going to boom higher right now and then maybe look for shorts. I don't know, like a small short, but at the same time trying to catch a short with 3R on a retracement leg is always not fun. But you know, we've got to see what the market offers us, man. Gotta see what the market offers us. You made that mint tea yet, man? Look at that, bro. Could have been a crazy trade. This is why I prefer going for like big trades, like minimum 3R. But if I can go for the bigger trades, I've got a lot more room for error. So when you get an A+ setup like this, you take it and you, obviously I missed this, but you take it, you make a substantial amount of money from it, and then it gives you a lot of cushion to preserve your capital. So you don't require having a huge win rate. Like the perception of having a high win rate is kind of like if you can train your brain to get used to not winning every single trade, but then when you do win, you win big. I much prefer this style of trading. Because I was trading a little bit of like 1 to 1.5R for a little bit, and just trying to maintaining such a high win rate is arguably more impossible than hitting less but huge trades. Because look at this, like we're just ripping high right now, and if you're managing this properly, what you do, or what I would have done, is these highs that are near the 3R, once you hit here, you take, 75% of your contracts off, and then we can target this, highly ambitious draw up here. Maybe even the high in the daily volume imbalance, like, what's that? And you just continue trading your TP, like on the 1 minute, or the 2 minute maybe. Yeah, 2 minute candles. So what you do is trail it to the low of each one, hit this, and then you trade it to the low, trade it to the next low, trade it to the next low, trade it to the next low, and then you get stopped out here. So you would have ended up making, you make this 75% off here, and then you get an extra 1.19R, but obviously it's only 25%, so still, it's nice, bro. Like the risk management's much better. Break even at the high. Your trades are either. It's kind of. I don't know. Well, we are literally ripping right now. This was. If we take out this high, I don't want to be that guy, but I literally said, go to the start of the video. This is what was going to happen. And I'm bad. Like, I'm bad at trading. So, Oh, you got me a Welsh mug.
With a wooden spoon.
Huh?
I said you can have a wooden spoon.
Fuck. Cheers. This is not good, boys. Not good at all. Been given a Welsh mug. I don't even know why we got this. It's criminal.
Yeah, come on. Otherwise you'll bury it. Come on.
No, anyways.
This guy's got.
Whoa. Anyways, this guy.
Stay.
Come on. And then target up there. Should I change the colour of this? Because you can't really see him.
That light's back on top.
Oh, is it? Cheers. Can't see that. But you can barely read that. That's ugly. Oh, fuck it, that's fine. Just want to get that high in for the screenshot. Down Download image. And then we had the bullish S&T there, which I want to get in. Download that. Right, let me go back on here. New playbook entry, so lower time frame view, higher time frame view. The date is November 19th, 2025. The time was 9:39. Note. Potential R was going to be 75% off at 3.31. Where is? I'll give you 2 seconds. Fucking hell. Need to get a new chair as well. Thanks. Oh. Now. Right, so 75% off at 3.31 R, and then what was I saying? The remaining off at 5.75 R. I believe that maths is right. Let's check it. So that trade net R would have been a 4.5 if you take a 75 partial there and then let the remaining go, because if you're leaving 25% on, 25% of that 3.31 R at the first TP is 0.83, and then you've got to times that by the remaining R between 5.75 and 3.31, which is 2.44. So that bit in there would have been an extra 2.02 R from the original, plus the 2.48 that we took, which was the 75% off. Probably chatting shit to most people here, but I'm just going to double check. So if we take partials off, or if we take 75% partials at 3.31 R and let the remaining run until hitting 5.75 R from original entry, what would net profit be in terms of R? Yeah, that's what we worked out. Profit from this portion. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I did the wrong second part. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So we hit 3.9, it would have been 3.92. No, 75% off at 3.31 R. Allow contracts to run to 5.75 R. Let's just actually, we might be able to take a short scalp here, depending on. Because inside of here we have the gap. How far is that? It's too risky there, because price is potentially going to go, like, we've been on such a bullish leg that it's not even worth trying to go long here yet. We need the pullback before we can go higher again. Oh. If price comes down and takes that low there, might be able to look for something, but Pretty interesting actually. We've taken this high, and now what's price doing? Accumulating inside of our 4 hour south side imbalance. So what I'm thinking now is price has distributed up after this accumulation. We're going to manipulate lower out of here to rebalance the price, and then we can distribute back higher again to potentially take out Monday's PM session high. That would be what I want to see now. Create another market structure shift on the medium time frame, and then we can look for longs, because we've had these breaks now, so literally broken all of this structure to the upside, create a higher low, market structure shift again, and then we can look for displacement up on, hopefully on some sort of fair value gap retracement. Or this is what I want to test out, is some other PD arrays for my imbalance, because my model is the same, but I don't know if I could want to try some order block entries and order block, breaker block. I'm not too fast on inversions. I prefer the retracement into a gap rather than inverting a gap. I like inverting a gap for confluence before, and then retracements back into, rather than like just taking it on the inversion. I know it works for quite a lot of people, but for me I don't particularly like it. And then obviously like the propulsion and suspension blocks that ICT has taught, they're quite interesting. It's just a matter of data though, isn't it? It's just like you just got to keep testing it until it works, and well, not testing it until it works, testing it to see if it works consistently enough for it to be feasible to take entries off of them. I'm just gonna go to the toilet. Alright, we back. We back. Both took the high. getting that reaction down now. If we can get some sort of market structure shift. Let's have a look at some other shares. I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of stuff on this company, HBA. I don't know how you pronounce that. HBADA. Yeah, these are the ones that get advertised on. Seen loads of these on Instagram. In California with my toes in the sand, sleeves as my sweater, let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity's centered. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. You in those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, you know what I think about. What I think about. One love, one house, one girl, some house. Oh shit.
For real, bro. That one's got some nostalgia to it.
Let's listen to the fucking guitar tunes.
You're my TP, Patty. Is it gonna hit TP? Is it gonna hit TP?
Mate, let's go back and listen to that.
This world keeps spinning each new day. There's no stopping curiosity. I wanna turn this whole thing upside down.
So sick, man.
For everyone in the short, I got you. Let me put some sauce into this short for you guys.
But this guy's actually too sick, man. Cold with the guitar.
It hit, bro. It hit with the hope core. It hit with the hope core.
Alright, here we go, we're getting that retracement. Let's put these back on. Breath away. Yeah, these eyes gone. No, it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold. Put your hands in the holes in the sweater. Oh, for you here. Put your hands in the holes in my sweater. go, little rock star. I'm gonna have to get for another piss, man. 2 secs. Too many waters and teas. Right, we back. We back. Anything yet? So basically, if we come back into this buy side imbalance here, we've got optimal trade entry on the 15-minute leg, and we'll have market structure shift if we exhaust that, and then, whoops, provided we're still inside a kill zone, we might be able to take longs. Shit, wrong thing. $11.30 is where I consider kill zone ended, so might be. We'll see what happens. Yes, but I hit the optimal trade entry right now. Nasdaq also. Yes, in there now. We're inside the optimal trade entry on ES now. Pushing into it on Nasdaq.
Spoke to Sushi about what? Was there something?
Some guy just acted like me on like Susha's stream and told me to like DM. I don't know. It's just bullshit.
Alright, dude. Well, final words of the stream. Wait, they forced me to gamble. They forced me to gamble. They.
Now, you know, like.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head off here, guys. Subway. I'm gonna take a shit. I don't look at the markets past 11. But yeah, no more gambling, no more gambling. That shit is so bad for my brain. But have a good day, fellas. I might do like a calm Rocket League stream tonight if any of you guys want to watch that or something. But yeah. I don't think I'll do any gambling, just chill Rocket League.
ES has hit that 1 minute. Has hit that optimal trade entry on the 15 minute. It's just a shame this hasn't. We've respected this gap though. But optimal trade entry isn't actually one of my confidences, so. Well, no, Bitcoin's sub 90 now. Pretty mad stuff. Gonna start spotting this soon. Ideally want to break this low here, and then I think below that I'm gonna start spot investing, just drip feeding it. Looks like we're going, right, we're in at OT now on NASDAQ. So if we can respect these gaps here, we've got this 15-minute buy side imbalance here. Got this 5 minute, this line is pretty much, or the consequent encroachment of this, if we can respect it. And then get some displacement up. I think I'm going to look for some longs. But then we do have these relatively equal lows down here, which does worry me. Where are we? Going into lunch soon as well. I think I might call it here, boys. and come back after lunch for the PM session. I might stream. Depends. I don't know if I want to trade PM today, but we'll see. I might just hop on a back testing session instead. But before we go off, let's finish this. So, pre-NYSE open, 15-minute, we had high-low created, high-low created, confirming market structure shift, confirming bullish market structure shift. Wait. And then high created, confirming breaker structure to the upside, and then 15-minute busy. Oh wait, we're doing buy side imbalance with equal lows nested inside obvious draw for sell side before repricing higher. Price enters this gap but doesn't sweep the lows. Then 1 minute we get strong displacement higher, displacement higher, leaving a 1 minute buy side imbalance, price returns, closure, respects CE, enter wrong here, stop loss set at wick of low, candle, TP1 for 75% off at, I think that was London high, was it? No, New York PM high. New York PM high. Let runners run to major buy side as shown in charts. Break even set after break of internal high. Higher time frame view, strong bearish move. However, we have created a higher time frame bullish S&T with ES plus this medium time frame market structure / breaker structure. Market is looking good for longs. This was literally A plus. Oh wow, it was A because of they didn't sweep those lows. Notes. Not A plus due to the failure of sweeping equal loads before displacement are higher. Nice, so we've got that in our playbook now. Yeah, nice. NASDAQ, we're in there now. Right. Thank you for anybody who's watching. I'm hopping off now. I'm going to stream later for a backtesting session, and then yeah, we'll see what happened in PM. I won't trade PM, but